Have you seen the Keep 4o movement?
I've heard it before. Is it about like people liking 4o?
Yeah. I want to do this
Okay.
section by being as respectful as I can to everyone. So I don't know how this is going to go, but yeah, 4o is leaving tomorrow, and Theo here is claiming very poetically that it's actually a day before Valentine's Day. Now, what is 4o, you might ask? Well, 4o was notoriously a model that was released that had, I think it came and went very, very quickly. It had the innate ability to, put it lightly, glaze the fuck out of you and not challenge you on any of your thoughts, beliefs, or anything like that. It had a very humanistic feel to it, right?
Yeah.
And what this created was a huge community. When 5 got released, I mean, 5 was a ridiculously it was a flop, right? When 5 got released, I don't know if you remember that. 5 was a big flop, and they quickly followed up with 5.1, right? So this transition to these wasn't great in the first place, but it also had a lot of problems with glazing and stuff like that. And I started digging. I think Theo put actually he linked to this thread here, and I started digging into some of those people. Is like, there are some really unhinged people in the comments of this section. There are people who really, they need to get outside and touch grass. And anyway, it's given birth to some very unhinged people. And there's a Twitter account for the movement as well. You know, people are really upset about 4o being taken away, and people are like,
crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. All you need to do, again, I'm trying to.
I could not stand the glaze. I couldn't.
Look, see, people are cancelling their account. People are petitioning. People are really just like pleading to Sam.
It sounds like they're like AI girlfriends and boyfriends being taken away.
Well, that's it, and I think that's what it is. But it doesn't take long before if you look into some of these people, you look into how they operate online, you start to see a very unhealthy relationship with the online world. Again, the one that I found, this particular individual was seemingly had this relationship with someone who I think is fake, right? I thought was what do you call catfishing?
Mm-hmm.
And they were like sharing love hearts and gifts with each other and stuff like this. And it's like, this person can't see that this individual, this Twitter account is a catfish, you know, probably trying to get money out of people and all the rest of it. And it's like, oof. And it worries me, you know, it genuinely worries me that these people are so reliant on an AI model to support them and get them through hard times. And I've been there, right? I'm not happy to admit, but I'm happy to be open about the fact that there are moments where I've used AI to kind of consolidate my thoughts and think about things and assess things. But I'd like to think that most of us are real enough to really, do you know what I mean? To understand that, okay, where's the line here? Where's the line that I need to draw where AI is able to help me and where it's able to hinder me? And being told you're amazing, you're not wrong, there is something suspicious about that person in your life, maybe you should, it's just not good. It's just not healthy at all. So
yeah, you need a bullshit detector friend in your life.
You need a bullshit detector for sure. You know, you need a realism check. And if there's anything I would suggest adding, if you do use it for this sort of stuff, make that bold move to add in your system prompt, which by the way is getting better. I barely use ChatGPT. I don't know. It may have got better with this sort of stuff, but just be mindful that it's always wants to give you an answer. It's never going to necessarily challenge you or anything like that, like a friend would. Know where to draw the line, and I think it's a good thing. Well, yeah, I think it's a good thing that 4o is going. So,
yeah.
And what better day than Valentine's Day? This is part of a larger conversation on my show, Cmd+AI, which we stream live every single week. We discuss the news and all things related to AI in the world of design and web. Catch us next week and join in the banter.